Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm bringing you yet again another hunter build. Now this one is a solo build, and to be honest it's absolutely insane the way this actually works. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, drop a like down below. I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone supporting the channel recently. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe. I know I say it every video, but we're getting closer and closer to that 40k milestone. When we do hit it, I'll give you some rewards back. So pretty much leave a like. Let's try and aim for 100 likes on today's build. And with that said, let's jump straight into today's build. Massive shout out to Blazing Boost for sponsoring today's video. It is coming to the end of the season and Lightfall is just around the corner. So if you're struggling to get any gear, make sure to check these guys out. They offer a Sherpa service. Plus with the Nightfall, the Grandmasters coming out, it's a really handy site to have if you guys are struggling. Not only that, it does have a Trustpilot of over 30,000 reviews with 5 stars. If you do use code Unstoppable at checkout, you will get a 5% discount. I'll also leave a link in the description that'll take you straight there. So like I was saying, the build for today is going to be a solo hunter. To be honest, it's one I don't really experiment with a lot, but I thought I'd try it out because it's one I've not done in a very long time, and I have found a build that absolutely shreds pretty much yellow bars. And we do have pretty much unlimited trip mine grenades. So it is a really good DPS build overall. And to be honest, it's super fun to use. So for the abilities, what we are running is Gambler's Dodge. So that when we do dodge, we'll get our melee ability back. Then we're running Triple Jump. Obviously, jump is your preference. Make sure you do have Knife Trick, because throwing a fan of flaming knives that scorch targets on hit, that scorch is really important. And then obviously, as you can see, after enough scorch stacks are applied to the target, they ignite. And then we have got Trip Mine. Make sure you are using Trip Mine grenades, otherwise this build is totally useless. So this is pretty much the pinpoint of the build, so make sure you do have them on. Aspects we have On Your Mark. Precision final blows grant you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed for a short duration. Activate in your class ability immediately grants maximum stacks of On Your Mark. And then we do have Knock 'em Down. Your solar supers are enhanced. Deadshot, Golden Gun, Blade Barrage. While Radiant, final blows with your equipped throwing knife fully refund your melee energy, which is crucial. Make sure you guys do have that on. Now what we do have for the fragments is Ember of Char, your solar ignition spread scorch to affected targets. Ember of Beams, your solar super projectiles have stronger target acquisition. Ember of Ashes, basically apply more scorch stacks to targets. Ember of Singeing, or Singe, I don't know how to say that word, I will be honest. But either way, your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets, which is a really brutal and crucial one. And Ember of Torches, powered melee attacks against combatants, make you and nearby allies radiant. So they are the sort of builds that you are running on the Gunslinger. And obviously we are using Blade Barrage, which is kind of crucial. Now, for the weapons, make sure you have a grenade launcher with a Horde. Definitely the best one out there, so make sure you have that on. Now, what I like to pair with this build is an incandescent weapon. So as you can see here, defeating a target spreads scorch to those nearby, more powerful combatants and large guardians, cause scorch in a larger radius. So make sure you've got one of them on. Can be any weapon, obviously with incandescent. And then what we do have for our heavy is a little bit different. Now, if you guys have got a rocket launcher that's solo with Demolitionist, it's going to work a little bit better. However, next season, if you're watching this when Lightfall is out, grenade launchers have had a big buff, and to be honest, they'll probably be outperforming rocket launchers. So I've got this right here, the Cry Mutiny with Demolitionist, and that's basically just my backup. If I ever, for some reason, don't get my Trip Mine or my melee back, this is how I can get it back really quickly, just by pulling this out, getting a few quick kills, and we will be back, obviously, redoing and getting our melee and grenade back, which is crucial for the build. Now, stats wise, make sure you have 100 resilience. To be honest, you can actually run 100 recovery if you guys want. Like I was saying though, with obviously Demolitionist, the odd time you may mess up, because it is sort of tricky to do this build obviously in game, because what you've got to do is you've got to throw your Trip Mine, melee, dodge, and sometimes you can mess up if you guys are not near enemies, and sometimes you will be stuck without your grenade for like, let's say 10 seconds. So having that extra discipline just gets it up that little bit faster. So I would, in this build, go over pretty much 100 discipline. But if you guys prefer the recovery and you need it, make sure you guys put that on. They're the stats wise what I would go for. For the helmet, what we do have is a discipline mod, hands on, so we gain bonus super energy on melee kills. We've stacked that twice. To be honest, super does regenerate quite quick with this build. Then we are using Amakara's spine. As you can see here, increases trip mine, grenade duration and blast radius. Ability damage grants trip mine grenade energy. So pretty much if you stick this on a boss, you're pretty much going to get your trip mine back no matter what, once you guys use your melee also with it. Now for the perks, we're using resilience mod, bolstering detonation, grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade, and focusing strike. Yet again, these two synergize so well with the build, so make sure you guys do have that on. Then what we do have is a discipline mod, resilient mod, just for that extra resilience to get it up to that 100. Energy diffusion substrate. Obviously, if you guys don't have that, you can put anything that is going to help the build. So you could put arc damage, anything like that. Then we do have shield break, charge, become charged with art by breaking competent shield with the matching energy. Now for the next one, we do have discipline mod, invigoration, reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an overpower, and high energy fire, so that when we do get charged with light, we can actually have that little bit of extra damage. To be honest, the mods on this build do not really matter that much, as long as you've got, which one is it? This one right here on your arms, bolstering detonation and focusing strike. The build will work perfectly fine. These are just extras you can sort of top up on. And this one right here is crucial as well. We've got resilience mod and weaken clear. When using a grenade launcher, damaging a boss or a champion, or breaking a shield, it reloads your stored weapon and weakens a combatant, making it even easier, so it'll be easier to kill. Then we do have outreach, which obviously just cool down on your class ability. And that's pretty much the build. It doesn't sound a lot with the mods. Obviously, we haven't got that much crazy stuff on, but trust me, when you see the gameplay of this build in action, I couldn't believe it myself how quickly I was generating trip mines and just melting these bosses just with melees and grenades. It's a really fun build to use. Try it out. Let me know how you guys get on. As always, I will catch you in the next one.